Look at that. We're already pouring wine. What is up, everybody? Boy, I sure look and sound a lot different on the Friday Haunted Horse Show than I do on the Monday Haunted Horse Show. I hate Mondays. I love me some Fridays. It is the official kickoff to the weekend on the Haunted Horse Show. And yeah, we got to hit it. We got to start it off with this.
Welcome to
Not
the
that.
party, pal.
Not that. No, this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
It is, in fact, the weekend. First of all, I know he's not watching because he is getting away for the weekend. Ryan, happy birthday. I already went on his show and said happy birthday, but I'd like to wish him a happy 40th birthday. He's going to have some fun going up to Tahoe. It's going to go to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. Hell's Kitchen. Jeez, I'm like, I don't remember the restaurant. It's only the title of one of his shows. Anyway, Hell's Kitchen. He has promised to provide me some pictures of the food. I'm jealous. Lake Tahoe is going to be in the mid 80s this weekend. Beautiful lake, beautiful scenery. He's going to play some slot machines. So have a wonderful, happy birthday. 40th. Welcome to 40. Well, I'm 55, but I remember 15 years ago turning 40. It's a big one. Mark is here. Hey, Mark.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Mark, didn't I just see you? I just saw you like 2 hours ago in the chat. We were talking about $25 latte coffees. What do you get for $25? You get...
Hey, baby, you looking for a party?
You get that. Anyway, the bar is open. All right, so I teased the bar. Yes, I am building out this show. It was not fully functional and formed. I have lots of ideas in my head for the Haunted Horse Show. Friday is going to have, this won't be happening on Monday. Friday we'll have open bar. The bar's limited. I'm building the bar as we speak. You have 4 options. You can have a glass of wine. You can have a beer. You can have a Mai Tai, just like what's sitting on the table behind me. And if you're non-alcoholic like myself, you can have a soda. You can have a soda. No bong rips, Jay. I'm sorry. By the way, I just saw Jay in the chat. You know what that means?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Jay's here.
No! 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 No!
All-inclusive bar, yes. What would you like to drink, Mark? You have wine, soda, beer, or Mai Tais as an option. Or you can skip. Jay, you want something? Tell me what you want. Those 4 options. Wine, soda, beer, Mai Tai. In the future, I plan to have like pina coladas, maybe a straight shot of whiskey or bourbon or both. Anyway. But yeah, you got 4 options today. Wine, soda, beer, and Mai Tais. And yeah, so Mark wants a Mai Tai. You are the first in the history of the Haunted Horse Show weekend kickoff to get a Mai Tai. Here you go. Here you go, Mark. Look at it. Woo! Look at this. Oh, we got an orange slice, pineapple, and a cherry. Woo! Enjoy. Yeah, you can do your own bong rip. Here's your beer, Jay. Enjoy your beer. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh, there you go, Jay. There's your beer. Oh, very, very, very lovely. I am going to have a soda. I do not drink anymore. The last time I got blasted was on my DJ Haunted Horse Show, and I had the 2.5 day hangover, and I said, I'm done. That was 2.5 years ago. It was April of 2022. I don't know. I'd have to go listen to the recording. I got ripped, blasted, and just said, I'm done. Anyway, it is frothy. Yes. It's got a nice head on it. All right. All right. Welcome to the Haunted Show. If anyone wants a drink, y'all get a drink in the show. If any of the lurkers, frozen Coke can't go wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Mark, you watch Ryan's show. I don't know. I don't know if you've heard him say this, but he gets in trouble. And he said this on this show and that show, so I'm not giving away any secret information. He likes to put his Dr. Pepper, his can of Dr. Pepper in the freezer. And every once in a while, he forgets it explodes, and his wife lights him up. Like, if he's ever found somewhere deceased under circumstances that don't look natural, I'm going to say, look in the freezer. If there's an exploded Dr. Pepper in there, I know who did it. Jay likes head. There you go, Jay. All right. All right. Let's get to the weekend kickoff. I've poured a couple drinks. Anyone that I know there's people lurking. I can see the eyeballs. I can see the numbers. But if anyone wants a drink, we have non-alcoholic. We have wine, beer. We have soda, wine, beer, and Mai Tais. It happens to us, all of us. I just have to clean it up. Well, yeah, if he cleans it up before she sees it, he's fine. I can't tell you how many times I've been talking to him. He's like, oh, shit, I got to die. Set an alarm, dude. If you're going to... I've done it. You put a drink in there because it's not cold. Set a freaking timer. Just set a timer. And then you're not going to explode it and have your wife explode on you. Anyway. So I am adding to the show. The show will look differently the next 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes. I've got a list of stuff I want to do. This is my list of stuff right there that I'm going to work on this weekend to build the show out. So I'm building this show out. And it'll also change the water hole with Rhino and Horse, because as I find cool things, I will add some of those things to that. This was the new button. I got the new, if you didn't watch the water hole last night, I got this $238 baby. This is my new one. 32 extra programmable keys to go with the one that I set up. There it is, the camera. And these are the new toys. And everyone It's probably sick. I think I've showed these now 3 shows in a row. This is the new drop from last night. Yes, that is me. That is me. On a show that I'm soloing. I literally cracked myself up. Well, I played a piece of video.
Jesus.
I had the giggles for 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes of footage continuously of me laughing until my sides hurt. Anyway, it is the weekend. I can't play music on here, but if I could play this. What? I could play 3 seconds. What? There's your song. There's your hit. I can name that tune in 3 notes. Everybody's working for the weekend. All right. We've got a show to do. It is the weekend. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I got to go to the Jim in Indiana cam for this one. Jim in Indiana cam is going to show my green screen. You'll get to see my secrets. It's the Jim in Indiana cam. Look at that green screen back there. Look at that. It's the Jim in Indiana cam. Oh, look at this. Ryan in Sacramento has retweeted the show. That means he is not driving. Or if his wife's driving and he's watching on his little phone. Anyway, thank you, Ryan, for retweeting the show on the Haunted Horse Weekend Kickoff. As I don't even remember what I'm talking about. So Ryan has reposted the show. So there you go. He is not driving. He's either riding in the car, his wife's driving, or they haven't left yet. So there you go. And he might even be in the chat. Mo Cowbell. You damn right. More cowbell or drum bell. There you go. All right. By the way, open bar. Those of you just joining, I have wine, beer, soda pop, and Mai Tais. Mai Tais for the island theme. There you go. That green screen looks like plastic hanging in a Dexter kill room. I know what Dexter is. People have told me. I've never seen an episode. Here you go. You want to see? Here's the. Let's go real big. There you go. Look at that. There's the green screen. There's the secret trick. Like as if green screens are tricky anymore. No. Whoops. There we go. And there's the no green screen. There you go. There you go. I do have Zoom available. I have not tested it on the show. It should work. I'll have to resize it once the first person comes in, or you guys can just watch. Let's see. I've got, what stories I got? I got the story that we didn't get to last night. Ryan and I ran out of time. We had Darren join us last night. And Darren's stories of getting sick, let's say, in the military, that ran us over. And we didn't get to this story, which is a pet donkey. Speaking of pet donkeys, Ryan says he wants, if Gordon Ramsay is at Hell's Kitchen, he's going to ask him to call him a donkey. You bleeping donkey. We can swear on the show. I just have to.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
I hear you're 40, you bloody donkey. You dropped the F-bomb on him. Anyway, a pet donkey disappeared in California 5 years ago. He's been spotted living with a herd of wild elk. So he ran away. Yeah, I ain't talking about that, Jay. He ran away from his farm or whatever, and 5 years later, they saw a herd of elk, and there's the donkey. He's been adopted by a herd of elk. We're gonna talk about that. I got video of that. Mysterious monolith pops up in desert near Las Vegas, leaving police officers baffled. That's the second thing that's appeared in the desert that's like a big, huge structure that just appeared for no reason. You know, people are going aliens. We got the alien music. They're thinking aliens or some publicity stunt or some Banksy art or some shit like that. Anyway, I'll read it. I'll show the pictures. This one's interesting. I'm not really going to read the story. I'm just going to read the headline and then talk about my own personal life. But my brother's wife-to-be wore a white dress to my wedding. My petty revenge will be sweet. I don't care about her revenge. But what's funny is this headline could actually be written by my sister because those of you that don't know, I've been married 3 times. I am currently married. This one's the one that's sticking because we've been married now since 11, 12, 13. That's my anniversary, 11, 12, 13, so I don't forget. We got married on 11, 12, 13. So 11 years. We've been together 15. So this one's sticking. The other 2, they did not. Marriage number 1. Marriage number 2. Yeah, they failed. They did not take. This one seems to be working. I think I got a winner. Well, there's no thinking about it. I know I got a winner. It's whether or not she'll wake up one morning and go, oh my gosh, this guy's an a-hole, and leave. But my second wife, when we were not married yet, we were dating like this, wife to be. She wore white to my sister's wedding. I didn't know that was a thing you're not supposed to do until my sister brought it up. Long after wife number 2 was history. I didn't know that. Apparently, if you're a woman, you're not supposed to wear white to a wedding. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. You're upstaging the bride or whatever. As a man, I've never been told not to wear something to the wedding. Like I might upstage the groom. Like don't wear black or you'll upstage the groom, or don't wear white or you upstage. No one, but women all have all these extra rules that we don't have. Like you're not supposed to do this or that or whatever. Anyway, I know you're not supposed to, sticking air quotes, air quotes. My wife does not watch these shows. She does not care about, she supports me, but she could give a rat's ass what I do on the show. Yeah. Air quotes. Anyway, so wife number 2 wore white, and I still literally at the beach, 4 weeks ago, my sister brought it up again. So apparently it's really bad to wear white. And she's like, oh, our wedding pictures, your girlfriend's wearing white and she's in them because I'm in them. And yeah. And then wife number 1 hijacked my mom's wedding when she got remarried and had to be in it and put me in the middle of the, I need to be in it because your brother or sister and you're in it, and I need to be in it because I'm the daughter. Anyway, what a freaking nightmare. Let's just put it to this way. The first 2, there was lots of drama. Air quotes, drama. And my current wife is drama free. It's amazing. Had I met her the first time, there would be no wife number 2 and number 3 because she would have been wife number 1. It's amazing when you get it right, but until you get it right, you have no idea what right is, right? So you try to figure it out. I'm a slow learner. Anyway, that's all I'm going to, yeah, that's what I wanted to comment about. Apparently wife number 2 wore white to my sister's wedding, and my sister hasn't forgotten about it because apparently she's in all the wedding pictures. What else? I've chosen a traditional, this from the Mirror in England. I've chosen traditional baby name for my daughter, but the family are making me regret it. I just want to know what the traditional baby name is that her family is making her regret. I don't really care about the story because they're going to have all this fluff to make this story 10 paragraphs long when it doesn't need to be. Just tell me what the name is. So I'm going to scan it. I don't look at these stories before I get, I learn the story along with you. I only read the headline. Mom to be, family, let's see. Traditional name of French origin. Parents have chosen the new parent. Margot, are you here? Because they chose their daughter's name Margot, and apparently her family doesn't like it. French in origin. The couple's family, who are all from the U.S., think it's weird and may end up mispronouncing it often. Margot, M-A-R-G-O-T. Margot, you need to be here tonight. Margot.
Hello.
Margot.
Hello.
This young couple named their daughter Margot, and her family doesn't like it. What do you say to that, Margot?
Hello.
Well, are you upset?
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Margot. Are you upset?
Hello.
Okay, hello, Margot. Is that anyway? Apparently, her family thinks they picked some weird name that starts with M. They don't even anyway. Let's see. Let's see if I have chat that I can read. That's not J-fensive.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. I don't sleep with the bridesmaids. I don't. So there's no problem there. I have never. Apparently, if you're a single man, going to a wedding is a great way to meet women because apparently the bridesmaids are like, if they're single, they're jealous that someone has gotten married and found their significant other for the rest of their life and they're single. I've been told that it's an easy way to pick up women, but I've never picked up a date at a wedding. First of all, I'm not going to a wedding. I shouldn't say that. I guess if it's a family member, I'm obligated, but I'm not going to a wedding unless my wife is making me go to a wedding because I don't like to go to weddings. They suck. I mean, no offense, everyone that I've gone to a wedding to, but I don't like weddings. They're lame. They're lame. They're boring. No offense, but someone says no offense, they're about to be offended. Yeah, I hate going to weddings. I would rather go to a funeral than a wedding. I'm not kidding. They end quicker, and I don't have to bring a present. And I don't have to go to a reception afterwards. So funerals up, weddings down. And if it's my funeral, I don't have to do shit. Just lay there. All right. I'm done with the traditional baby name. Margot, you missed out. This story had your name written all over it, and you're not even here, Margot. Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend. Let's see. What does this say? Page 6. Why do I have page 6? I think I was looking for a story. Page 6 on the New York Post is weird. It's all like celebrity gossip Inquirer stuff. Like, listen to this headline. I'm not going to read it, but Jennifer Lopez is apparently taking tons of selfies in Italy of her butt. She's like putting the camera back here, taking pictures of her butt, posting them online, and apparently Ben Affleck's not there. Who cares? Who cares? Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez. They're either happy, they're not. Who cares? Nobody cares, right? Do I have a drop for that?
Shut up, dummy.
That's as good as I can get. Or, hey, Ben Affleck.
Go home to mommy.
All right, anyway. I think I was looking for stories on page 6 and didn't find one. We got to have the cowbell. All right. Let's get to the pet donkey. Hey, thanks for liking the show, Eric. Eric in Southside. Why do you got to pick on the resident crayon eater? Jay, you're having a good time. Hey, Jay, you know what? I am sorry. Here, have another beer, Jay. I apologize. There you go. Oh, Jay. Here it comes, Jay. Here it comes, Jay. Oh, there you go. You know what? Mark's ready for a Mai Tai. I see his Mai Tai's getting low. There we go. All right. I got wine, soda, beer, and Mai Tais, chat, if you want one. Look at this, and I'm even serving them without them asking. All right. Pet donkey. I need to double this story so I can get it up on the screen. By the way, is anyone doing anything fun this weekend other than going to Tahoe and going to Hell's Kitchen? By the way, Mark, since you watch Ryan's show, when I was little and I was living in Elk Grove in Sacramento area, I always wanted to have a cabin in Strawberry, and that guy's got one. He's got my dream place. They got a cabin in Strawberry, and I always wanted that. I couldn't say it yesterday because I didn't know he was, but he said Strawberry today on the show, so it's public information. All right, here we go. Let me get to the video. Shoot, this show's built different. All right, so I got to click on this button. Bum, bum, bum. Here's the, there we go. Wait, that's better. All right, there we go. There's the donkey living with the elk. Here, I'll play it. I got to mute this though. so it's not.
The whole world is about
Oh, great, a commercial. You know what?
They are decent people. We don't belong with decent.
I'm not showing a commercial.
This is your last shot at Homelander.
I thought I muted it. Why is it
Went
playing
fast.
volume? There. Now you're muted. Now you're done. All right, here we go. There is the herd of elk, and what is that? That is a donkey. When Diesel the donkey ran away on a hike near his home outside Sacramento, California, 5 years ago, his owners assumed the worst. He's not aggressive. He's a lover, Terry Drury told CNN affiliate KOVR in 2019, days after Diesel's great escape. Quote, but right now, he's scared, unquote, or so she thought. Years passed without a sign of life from Diesel, the donkey. All right, I got to get that video off because it's... Gosh, how many commercials you guys going to jam me with? CNN? By the way, this story's from CNN, if you haven't figured it out. Years passed without a sign of life from Diesel the donkey until earlier this year when a hunter spotted and filmed a herd of at least a dozen elk in the Northern California wilderness. Among them, strangely, was a wild burro. Not a burrito, a burro. Drury is positive that the donkey in the hunter's video is her Diesel. Quote, finally, we saw him, unquote, Drury told KOVR this month after the Instagram video began making headlines. Finally, we know he's good. He's living his best life. He's happy. He's healthy. And it was just a relief, unquote. The Drury family adopted Diesel from the Bureau of Land Management, and he lived on their ranch in peace. I love that. He lived on their ranch in peace. In peace. That's a weird thing to say. He lived on the ranch in peace. No strife or war. He was at peace on our ranch. For the first few years of his life, alongside chickens, a llama, and a miniature donkey. Maybe he got pissed at the llama and said, I'm out of here. Peace. But on a faithful hike in April 2019, Diesel noticed something that spooked him and took off running, dragging Drury's husband, Dave, through the bushes behind him. She told KOVR at the time, for weeks they searched for Diesel in the Cache Creek Wilderness, a rugged area northwest of Sacramento, made up of nearly 30,000 acres. They thought they spotted him on a trail camera and once found some tracks that may have matched his hooves. But they never found him. Wah, wah. Enter Max Fennel, a professional triathlete who occasionally hunts in wild California. Wild California. He hunts in wild California with a bow and arrow. On a hunting trip in March, Fennel stumbled upon the elk herd and was stunned to see a donkey among them. In a video shot by Fennel, which Drury said was taken mere miles from where Diesel bolted in 2019, the herd is seen moving in unison. When Fennel spots them, they stop to stare at him. The animals don't move again until the donkey apparently gives the all clear. This donkey knows. Hey, this guy ain't gonna shoot me. So, hey, adopted fam, let me distract him by staring at him because he's not gonna shoot a donkey. But you, on the other hand, fam, you're in danger. So let's stare at him, psych him out, and then when I give you the all clear and shake my ass, you can go about and safely graze again. The animals don't move again until the donkey apparently gives the all clear after sizing up. After sizing up a disbelieving Fennel, the hunter dude, the burro turns its head and trots off. The elk quickly follow. So he's not just among the herd, he's the leader of the herd. Quote, probably one of my wildest hunting trips to date, unquote, Fennel wrote in the caption of the video on Instagram. I can't get over seeing it, and I'm amazed that the donkey looks happy and healthy. In addition to clearing land, pulling wagons, and providing general cuteness, donkeys can protect livestock on farms. I did not know this. I know llamas can. They'll chase wolves and coyotes. The pack animals fiercely defend their flocks by braying, kicking, wildly charging, teeth bared at potential predators. Drury suspects that if the donkey Fennel spotted is indeed Diesel, he's merely doing his donkey duty. Donkey duty. He's merely doing his donkey duty and protecting his dear friends. They're elk. They're elk, Fennel. You're a hunter. Don't call by the wrong thing. Deer and elk are not related, just like elk and donkeys aren't related. Quote, they learned to get along and be each other's family, unquote. She told KOVR, oh, Fennel's not the hunter. That's right. Wait, Fennel is the hunter. Emily is anyway, whatever. A video shared in September last year also purported to show Diesel with his elk kin. Family. The donkey in that clip looked utterly content, trotting through tall grass in the dappled sunlight. It's like donkey heaven. Though she misses him, Drury said she won't try to catch Diesel and bring him back. As grazing animals, donkeys in the wild can usually find plenty to eat. And the donkey in Fennel's video appears to be thriving in the wilderness with his friends by his side. He's truly a wild burro now, she said. Oh. All right, let me catch up on the chat. That story was hilarious. My cousin lives in Elk Grove. I used to live in Elk Grove. Apparently, the burro lives in Cache Canyon. Let's see. Why you got to pick the resident crane? I got that one. That is a perfect pour. That was a perfect pour. That was. Want another Mai Tai? Open bar, everyone. Rhino's going to Tahoe. Frank. All right, there's your Mai Tai, Mark. That's 3 for you. Watch. Don't drive. You need to stay put. That's your 3rd Mai Tai today. Hey, Frank, you want a beer, glass of wine, soda pop, or Mai Tai? Hey, Jim, you missed it. I used the Jim in Indiana cam earlier. Damn it, I'm not going to get my nickel because I wasn't here to write it down. But I'm getting my nickel for this one. Yes, there's my green screen, everybody. There's the cheat. There's my tricks of the trade, my green screen. Damn it, you owe me a nickel for the green screen. That was my idea. All right. Well, Diesel the donkey is sure. Hey, you know what? Hey, Diesel, here's a beer. Shit, my battery just died on my tablet. That sucks. There you go, Diesel the donkey and your elk buddies. Enjoy your beer. Ryan's up going to Tahoe, Frank, for his 40th birthday. He's going to eat at Hell's Kitchen and play slot machines. Hey, Jim in Indiana.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Donkey dropped his shorts and the elk understood who's boss. I'd give a boing to that, but that tablet rebooted. Let me show you on the Jim in Indiana cam. It just shut off. It rebooted. That's my boing drop right there. Boing, 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 boing. Wait. We're getting closer. All right. Let me read this again, Jay. Donkey dropped his shorts and the elk understood who's boss. There you go. He did. And Frank's here.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Don't forget Mark Moda. I got to play this again. More people. It is the official kickoff to the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Who's got plans for the weekend? No one's got plans better than Rhino. Tahoe, eating at a 5-star restaurant, and playing slot machines. No one's going to beat that. But who's got the next best? I'm sitting at home. I've got the worst plans. I'm sitting at home and working on my shows. I've got all these notes of things I want to do. I want to get that drop of Bill O'Reilly going, live! Live! We'll do it live! Was it you, Mark, that asked for the Stripes movie quotes? Anyway, I'm old. I'm 55, so I forget who asked for things, but yeah. How about me and Leo laughing together? That's pretty funny. All right. Jay's already ripping his bong. Whoop. No plans but trying to stay. Marked Man says no plans but trying to stay out of the heat this weekend. 110? Ah! Yeah, we hit 91 yesterday, 90 today. It's going back to 86 tomorrow and then 70s for the next 3 days after that. Just how I like it. That's Portland summer. Get a couple of 90s in there, and then we end up in the low 80s, upper 70s. And that's how I like it. Longest day of the year. I think that was yesterday. Today's first day of summer. Happy summer, everybody. Happy summer, little girl. Oh, that was rude. That was rude. Ah, the cat. Honey, the cat got out. She's going to hear that and think I'm talking about our cats. Anyway. All right. That's Diesel the Donkey. That story ended up being better than I thought it would. Honestly. I got to copy this thing too. I got to check DMs. Any DMs? No. Good. There we go. Oh, the Oilers Panthers game's on? I'm going to have to check that out once I kill the show. Everybody's working for the weekend. All right. I got to get this picture on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. The monolith. Mysterious monolith from the mirror. Once again. Where's my button? Let me move that. Yep. There it is. All right. Mysterious monolith. Oh, I need my X-Files music. All right. Mysterious monolith pops up in desert near Las Vegas. Too bad it wasn't Tahoe because that's where Ryan's going to be. Let's see. There's a better picture of it. There we go. Hold on. It's taking my whole screen up. Oop. Oop. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jared. It would help if I could click on the right thing. Jeez. My brain is already on the weekend. All right. Let's try this. Let's move that one then. All right. There we go. No, not stretch it. Damn it. Oh, come on. I'm hitting the wrong button. Hitting the wrong key, I should say. There we go. There we go. The show's over by the time I got that resized. All right. Mysterious monolith. Wait, where's my X-Files music? Mysterious monolith pops up desert near Las Vegas, leaving police officers baffled. Why would the police investigate something like that? Is that a crime? To put a monolith out in the middle of the desert? I don't know. The authorities became aware of the bizarre structure after it was spotted glinting in the distance in the dry hills of the Mojave Desert above the famous resort city. Maybe it's a new casino for little gnomes or ants or something. A tiny casino for insects. Law officers have been left baffled. I just read that. Why are you giving me the same sentence twice? Mir from England. The authorities. Turn that down. All right. The authorities became aware of the bizarre structure after glinting. Yes! You literally gave me the same two sentences twice. Mir. Come on. Step your game up. In a post on social media, officers said they had no idea how the space-age looking monolith came to be standing alone in the Mojave Desert. But it is not the first such oddity spotted out there in recent years. All right, I knew about the first one. This is the second one. Let's see if they talk about the first one. Las Vegas police shared an image of the discovery on X, formerly Twitter, saying, quote, "We see a lot of weird things." We see a lot of weird things when people go hiking, like not being prepared for the weather, not bringing enough water. But check this out. The cops posted that. All right. We got this is the picture where it doesn't look black. So apparently it's mirrored. So depending on what angle you see it from. Over the weekend, Las Vegas search and rescue spotted this mysterious monolith near Gas Peak, north of the valley. The sighting is the latest in a string of such encounters with instances. I love how you know what? They're repeating themselves like I did in like 4th grade, where the teacher says, okay, I want you to write a story about the pioneers that rode on the Oregon Trail, and it needs to be 1,000 words long. And I just repeated myself over and over so I could get to 1,000 words faster and be lazy about doing it. That's what this article is like. It's like they're repeating themselves because the editor said, hey, I need this story to be 500 words or more. Just freaking repeat, rinse, repeat. The sighting is the latest in a string of shiny columns. Okay. Such encounters with instances of mysterious shiny columns popping up around the world. Popping up around the world on record since at least 2020. It's COVID. It's part of the COVID conspiracy. Let me catch them on chat. 110, says Jay in Humboldt. That's going to give you the summer butter on the, yeah. Jay, you have a one-track mind, Jay. They call that, what do they call that? Not jungle rot. Heat hives? What do they call that? Heat-induced rash. What do they call that? There's a word for it. Prickly heat. That's what I was looking for. They call that prickly heat, where it's hot, you sweat a lot, and then all of a sudden you get a rash in areas, and they get very itchy. Yes, prickly heat. Watch out for the prickly heat. Usually happens more in humid climates. Because like Sacramento, it's a dry heat. So you're sweating and it's evaporating. It's not staying. Now, when I was in Georgia, Fort Gordon, that you'd take a nice cold shower, get all clean, go outside, and in 20 minutes you were soaking freaking wet in your own sweat. It was nasty. Yuck. The South. Blech! Wait, I got a sound drop for the South. Not Southern people. I'm just saying the climate. I got the wrong volume on. I had the X-Files volume on. Tweakers built that. Desert rat crank cookers. The first such occurrence was a 12-foot tall metal monolith similar to the one seen in Las Vegas, which was discovered deep in the desert of Utah in November 2020. That's the story I remember. I remember that. And everyone's like, who the hell put it out here? It would have taken a lot of like machinery to get this thing out in the middle of the desert. And then they couldn't find any footage of nearby areas. So it just, yeah. Utah, November 2020. The area where it was found was so remote that officials kept the location a secret at first out of fear that curious members of the public would get lost or stranded in the deep desert trying to find the unusual object. Speaking of people that do stupid shit, you know that movie? Oh gosh, there's the movie. It's a true story where the guy goes up to Alaska. He takes this road trip, and they even filmed part of it in Oregon because he came through Portland, and he went up to Alaska, and then he ended up in this bus, and then he got stuck in this abandoned bus, and he died, and he ate some poisonous plants or something. What is that movie? What is that movie? Emerald Hirsch, I think, starred. Emerald Hirsch movie. Into the Wild. All right. Gosh, how I pulled that out of my brain, I have no clue. So Into the Wild. So it's the true story about this dude that went on this thing and he died of starvation and he ate these plants and they poisoned him and he starved to death because his stomach couldn't digest the food and he was up there. Well, the point of the story is he was living where he died. He's living in this abandoned bus that was broken down. He was using that for shelter and he just starved to death and died after eating this crap he's not supposed to eat. There are people that go up there to try to find the bus and they end up dying trying to find the stupid abandoned bus because they're like fans of the movie or fans of the guy that the story's about or whatever. It's like, don't be stupid. Dying for something that means something, like trying to save somebody from drowning or whatever, that's noble. Dying because you're trying to find the bus that some guy died in and then you end up dying is dumb. It's stupid. If someone said, hey, you want to go and try to find that abandoned bus where that guy died, I'd say,
you must think I'm pretty stupid.
Yeah. Anyway, stupid. Ocean Gate Sub wants in. Yeah, right? So, yeah, do you bring up a good point? James Cameron, the movie director, producer, he's going to go back down there because he wants to prove that if it's done right, it can be done. Now, he's already got over like 30 dives on the Titanic. He did filming for the movie and they inserted that into the plot line. And he's not wrong. If it's done right, these guys did so many things wrong. I'm talking about the Ocean Gate thing where they blew up, imploded. Well, I should say those guys. 3 people were passengers. Cameron said that never was even certified to take passengers down there. They actually were breaking the law by taking down paid tourists in this thing that wasn't, it didn't have a permit. And I guess the community gives them permits. So anyway, it should have never happened. It was stupid people doing stupid things. Oh, I'm having a soda. Let's see. I got to pour myself a soda. Here we go. All right. Yeah, look, we could have a whole week of shows on stupid ways to die. There are some really dumb people that do really dumb things. By the way, that movie, for the scenes in which his character is dying from starvation, the actor lost 41 pounds. That's method acting. I'd say, I'm all about film roles, but don't kill yourself trying to film a movie about a guy killing himself. All right. Anyway, people dying trying to find that abandoned bus is weird. So these people that didn't want to give the location of the Utah thing because it was a dangerous area and they're smart because they know people are stupid. Since then, the sightings of similar monoliths have been reported in Romania, California, downtown Las Vegas, on Fremont Street. Well, that's weird. How can someone get something on Fremont Street without anyone knowing? And a 10-foot monolith appeared on a hill in Wales, causing confusion amongst locals. So anyway, there's monoliths showing up all over the place, apparently, allegedly. And that's meth acting. Yes. Anyway, hey, Jay, you want another beer? I'll pour you another beer if you want. Shoot, I got 12 minutes of show left. I thought those stories would carry me. Now I got to ad-lib. Let me find a story. I thought I had way more content. Let's see, myth than I needed. You know what? It's because I didn't find a page 6 story. I don't care about Taylor Swift's concerts. If Wells was here, I would read it. He's a big Swiftie. American Living, I'm going to read headlines until I can find one that's interesting. American Living in UK defends Brits being mocked for finding 26C hot in fiery rant. 26 Celsius. Where's Hedstrom Bacon? I need someone to convert 26 Celsius. 26 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, this is a weird story. American Living in UK defends Brits being mocked for finding 26 Celsius hot in fiery rant. 26 Celsius is only 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit. I would mock somebody that thought that was hot. About 80. Yeah. Good job, chat. Yeah. I know there's a formula to do it, and you can do it in your head. It's like 3, and you add 7, and... But I've never look. Here's my story about the metric system. I was born in 1969. 69, woo! Born in 1969. In the 70s. In public school, we were part of we're going to convert the United States over to the metric system because it's easier. I don't disagree with that. It's easier to understand and everything fits better than the archaic system that we were brought up on measuring a king's foot, and that's how you have a foot and 12 inches and all that crap. Fahrenheit versus Celsius. So in the 70s, we were going to go on the metric system. So 2 years of my grade school, we learned all the metric system. And then year 3, they said, we're not going to do that anymore. The country's like, it's not really working out. We're going to stay on the other one. So then they went and taught us the other one. And then it screwed me all up. It's like the time in high school where I took German and Spanish at the same time. I was mixing up my German with my Spanish, and I didn't learn either one of them. I failed them both because I thought it'd be a good idea to learn 2 languages at the same time because it would be easier anyway. Yeah, so we learned metric for 2 years, like 2nd and 3rd, and then in 4th grade, they're like, yeah, we're going to go back to teaching feet, inches, miles, Fahrenheit. So they screwed us up big time. Because I got all the measurements wrong. I'm like, well, is it 10 inches to a foot? Because 10, no, that's centimeters and a meter. Oh, I'm all screwed up. So yeah, Mark remembers that. Yes, we were guinea pigs. Stupid. 26 Celsius sounds like an anorexic, or 26C sounds like an anorexic with implants. Jay, you are on one. Jay, You could be doing stand-up tonight and making money. Jim, you want a drink? You want a soda pop? Beer? Mai Tai? Wine? This is my new thing. Fridays only, guys. You don't get the beer. You don't get the open bar on Mondays because Mondays stink. Anyway, does anyone think 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit is hot? Who thinks that? I don't even think my 85-year-old mother-in-law would think that's hot. And, they get cold real easy and hot real easy because, it's hard to regulate your temperature when you're 85 years old. I get it. But who thinks 78 degrees is hot? In fact, I've always said my perfect summer day is 78 degrees with a 5 to 7 mile an hour breeze and sunny. That's the perfect day. Perfect. Because you don't sweat. You can go out, walk, you can do stuff, and you're not sweating. It's perfect. And you're not cold. Anyway, perfect summer day. 78, 5 to 7 mile an hour wind because you want a little breeze and sun. That's the perfect day. I ghosted a guy after discovering his brother's unusual name. I couldn't face it. Okay, we're reading this. I want to know how stupid a name is for some chick to dump a guy over. Or ghost a guy, I guess. See, in my day, I called it dumping. Apparently now it's ghosting. Well, ghosting is different than dumping. I should pull that back. Ghosting is when you just stop talking to the person. Dumping, you say, hey, I don't want to be with you. At least, and then they get finality, right? Ghosting, you're just like, hey, that chick I've been dating for 3 weeks, I keep texting her. I call her. She's no one knows where she is. Yeah. She's silent ghosting you or whatever. Let's see. You remember our lab was that temp this week. Uncomfortable, but not unbearable. 78. 78 out. Okay. 78 outside is perfect. 78 indoors, I'm hot. I'm turning on the air conditioner. So I guess I'm a hypocrite because I don't like 78 inside because there's no moving air. Usually there's air moving outside. Get that slight breeze, and 78 is perfect. Inside, no. I've got my thermostat right now is at 70, and that's a little warm. It's all this equipment is kicking off some heat. So I got the AC on. Anyway, the Brits were saying they don't have air conditioners. You know what? When I first moved to Portland from Sacramento, everyone has air conditioning. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that doesn't, so I'm making a blanket statement. Up here, when I moved up here, when my dad moved me up here, I didn't want to come. I wanted to stay in Sacktown until I found out you get snow here, and then I was like, oh, hell yes, because I always wanted it to snow at my house as a kid. So we moved up here when I was in 6th grade. That would have been the summer of 81, because I was not up here for Mount St. Helens blowing up in 1980. So we moved the year after. So 6th grade, 1981. When I moved up here, it was like 40% of Portland had air conditioners. Now it's somewhere up around 75 or 80%. And I'm thinking, 60% of the people don't have air conditioners? Are you guys nuts? I said,
Are you nuts?
because I cannot sleep if it's hot or warm. I have to have it cold. 134. And Iraq is hot. Oh, hell yeah, Jay. You know what else I read? Speaking of the temperature, Jay, let me find the headline. Apparently 1,000 people have perished at the Hajj pilgrimage in the Middle East. 1,000 people died of heat stroke doing a religious ceremony at the Hajj. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not gonna wade into religion, but I know this. If there's a threat of me dying for my religion, I think I'll just stay alive. I'll pass. I'll just kind of say, I'm fine. I'm good. Anyway, yeah, I'm not dying for a lot of things. Unless I'm saving someone's life, I'm probably not dying doing something that I have a choice on. And yeah, that's the correct word. A choice. Wait a minute. I'm not reading your definition of dumping, Jay. People can see it up on the screen. I keep pointing the wrong direction. The chat for me is over here. Over that way. The chat for you guys. Wait. I am pointing the right way. All right. Anyway. Have another soda. I'm obviously soda drunk. The bar's closing, people. Last chance to get a glass of wine, a glass of soda, a glass of beer, or a Mai Tai. I'm closing the bar here in about 30 seconds. The bar's closing. Responsibility. 78 in Indiana during the day is usually nice. If it's 78 at night, it's awful. See, yes. Night. I like my bedroom about 65, 66 degrees in the summer. And in the winter, we let that shit drop down into the 50s. We don't have a heater for the bedroom ever in the winter. Ever. Man, and there's nothing better than the winter. Like it's like 25 degrees outside and we've got a big, thick comforter and an extra blanket and you're just all nice and cozy and you got your head out and it's freezing. Oh man, I sleep good and it's dark. Yeah, I sleep good in the winter. I need to go. Jay, have a wonderful weekend, sir. I'll give you some cowbell on your trip out the door. There you go. Have a great weekend, Jay. Have a great weekend, everybody, because the show's over. Did I finish my story? No, I got to finish this. I ghosted a guy after discovering his brother's unusual name. I couldn't face it. So you didn't even ghost the guy you were dating because of his name. It's his brother's name. All right, let me just get to the name. I don't care. For one woman, however, there's more. Speaking to X account. Hold on. Where's the name? I ghosted a Belgian guy after a few dates because I found out he had a brother named Seaman. Jay, you left too early. I'll spell it in the chat. His brother's name was Seaman, Semen. And she ghosted because his brother was named Seaman. She's like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to be in a family where my brother-in-law is named Seaman. I'm just going to break it off right now. Wow. I mean, he's Belgian. I don't know what that means in Belgium. I mean, it could be a common name like Jones or Smith in America. But yeah, anyway, his brother's name was Semen. And she ghosted him. She stopped dating. Wow.
That's totally inappropriate. It's lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
All right, there you go. Wow. All right, that actually turned out better than I thought it would. That was an interesting headline, story, name, had a plot. It was quick, easy. I don't blame her. I'm sitting there defending the brother like it's not even his name, and then I'm like, oh, I get it now. Yes. All right.
Excellent.
Anyway, what's long and hard and full? Yes. What's long and hard and full of seamen? Submarine is. Anyway, thanks for coming on the second Friday Haunted Horse Show, the third overall. We will be back Monday. And remember, Monday the show doesn't look, first of all, you don't get beer. I'm not pouring beer on Monday. You're not getting a Mai Tai on Monday. You're not getting a glass of wine on Monday. Remember, on Mondays, you get this creepy, dreary background. And on Monday, you get this.
What's the worst day of the week that gets us all depressed? MONDAYSUCKS.
No, we're not playing that today. We don't have this background because it's Friday! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Weekend! It's the weekend. It's not Monday. That is 2 freaking days away. 3 days away. We ain't even thinking about Monday right now. Go out, have fun this weekend. Ryan's in Tahoe, having dinner at Hell's Kitchen. I'm going to work on the show, but I'm still going to maybe I'll have some awesome lunch, go out, do something, have some fun, get some sunshine. It's summer. Winter's in our rearview mirror. We got first day of summer today. Boom! Go out and have some fun, everybody. See, I was goodish. I'm trying. Yeah, Jay? Jay, you are trying. All right. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining the Haunted Horse Show. I will be back Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Have a wonderful weekend. I want to hear some good stories on Monday. I want to hear in the chat that you went out and did some awesome thing, and I want to be jealous of it. And we'll all see you again on Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific. Have a great weekend. Thanks for being here. Out! I'm out of here.